So let's start by lying down on our backs today, connecting with your breath and how your body is feeling, allowing it to completely melt down into your mat. And then slowly start to reawaken the body by drawing the knees to the chest and splaying the knees wide and then bringing them back together, making big circles with the legs one way and then taking it the other way. From here, slowly start to rock yourself forwards, back, forwards, back, forwards and back until eventually you rock through and you're going to come through to child's pose. So the big toes touch, the knees are wide and the fingertips are reaching forward. Allow the head to melt down toward the mat. And again, still easing into our practice, so keep it soft. Start to let go of any negative energy maybe you've brought with you on the mat today, and allow it all to drift away. From here, you're slowly going to rise up to all fours, the knees under the hips, the wrists under the shoulders, and then inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, curl it in, dome the back and push away. Inhale, lifts the chest. Exhale as you curl in. Inhale, lift. Exhale in. Staying with this for a moment, maybe you're closing down your eyes and feeling each movement through the spine, noticing how it feels instead of just moving through it. And then come to a neutral spine, just raise your right leg and then place it down, raise the left leg, place it down, reach the right arm forward, place it down, left arm forward, and place it down, right leg and left arm. And then we're going to exhale, crunch it in. Inhale, expand. Exhale, in. Inhale, expand. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, reach. Exhale, in. Inhale to reach. And exhale, curl it in. Inhale, reach. And then place it back down. Left leg, right arm. Exhale, crunch in. Inhale, expand. Exhale, draw it in. Inhale, reach. Exhale in, inhale, exhale crunch, inhale expand, exhale in, inhale to place it back down. And then from here you're going to reach your right leg back and see if you can take your left hand to grab your right foot and kick back into the hand. Maybe you can gaze over that left shoulder. And then when you're ready, place it back down, other side, left leg, bend the leg, and then reach the right arm, send it back, see if you find your foot maybe, and then maybe you see if you can turn and gaze over that right shoulder. And when you're ready, slowly bring it back and release it back down. Then from here, we're going to go straight to down dog. Start to cycle your legs out when you get there. Just bending one knee, bending the other knee, getting yourself settled. And then when you're ready, find stillness. Hands are shoulder width apart, feet hip width apart. And then we're going to tiptoe it forward to the top of our mat and just hang heavy. Take an elbow in each hand and allow the body to rock side to side. And then switch which arm is on top. Continue to rock side to side. And then we're just going to take the hands to clasp behind our head, lengthen our necks a bit longer and see if we can create a neck stretch here. You can intensify this however much you like. And then send the arms over the head, clasping still behind the back this time and allowing the chest to melt deep as the arms fall toward the ground. And then release the clasp, fingertips on the ground, chin to chest, and we slowly rise and stand tall. The chin will lift last, and when you get there, roll the shoulders back, palms are forward, step the big toes to touch, heels slightly apart, and connect with your breath, your body. And then inhale, reach the arms overhead, gaze high. Exhale, hands to the ground, gazing at the belly. Inhale, flat spine. And then step the right foot back, step the left foot back. Lower down knees, take the chest and the chin past the hands. And then ripple through, find your baby cobra. Wrap the elbows in, send the chest through the biceps. and then send the hips back and high to downward facing dog. You're going to step your right leg to the top of the mat, then left leg to meet, find length halfway, exhale, fold. Inhale, reach the arms high, take the gaze high, and then exhale, melt straight back toward those toes, forward fold. Create a flat spine, and then place the hands, step the left leg back, step the right leg back. Lower the knees to the ground, chest stays lifted, find your up dog or your cobra, and then send the hips back and high, downward facing dog. Bend the legs, step the left leg forward, step the right foot to meet, find length, and then fold. Inhale, reach the arms high, take the gaze high. We're melting straight back to those toes, forward fold. Create length, flat back, and then hands are placing, stepping or floating, Chaturanga Dandasana. Then find Ardha Mukha, your upward facing dog, and then find Adho Mukha, your downward facing dog. Bend the legs, prepare, step or float to the top of your mat. Find length halfway, and exhale to fold. Inhale to reach to the sky, take the gaze high, and then exhale, hands at heart center, Samasthiti. Then dip and sweep, Utkatasana, hips sink, arms lift. Exhale, fold forward, Uttanasana, gazing at the belly. Find length, and then step or float, Chaturanga. Find up dog, and then find down dog. From here, we're going to mix things up. So come to high plank. Hover your right foot off the mat, and then place it down. Left foot, and then place it down. Right hand, place it down. Left hand, place it down. Right foot, left hand. And then send your right foot to the left. Kick it off to fallen star, reaching that left arm over the ear. And then place the left hand back down. Keep the right leg lifted. Bend it behind you and take wild thing. So the right arm is in the sky now, the right leg is bent. And then you're just going to sit on the ground. The right hand is going to come behind you and the left arm is going to wrap around the right leg to twist. And then let the right knee fall to the ground. Keep pressing through the right hand on the ground and reach the left arm over the ear. Then maybe you can reach the right arm too. Engage the core and feel the belly muscles lifting and working. And then flex your left foot towards you and allow your chest to melt over the left leg extended. If it's too much to have the hands on the foot, you can have the hands either side of the leg. And then shift your gaze back up, square your hips and take your right leg to the sky for standing split. Allow the body to fall over the standing leg and keep lifting that right leg high. And then lift the chest halfway and extend your right leg to the left. Lift the arms to parallel lines with the shoulders and flex the wrists down to create a wrist stretch. Take the right hand to the heart in prayer and your left hand is going to make a little tail at the bottom of the back and then twist toward the left. Slowly spiral yourself back around toward the right and step to the top of your mat. Reset, reconnect, other side. Dip and sweep Utkatasana chair pose. Fold forward, Uttanasana, gazing at the belly. Find a flat spine and then place the hand step or float to Chaturanga. Find up dog and then send the hips back to down dog. From here, come through to your high plank. Reach your right leg off the mat. Reach your left leg off the mat. Reach your right hand forward. Reach your left hand forward. And then extend the left leg and the right hand this time. See if you find the balance. And then kick the left leg over to the right. Find fallen star. Reaching that right hand in the sky and kicking the left leg off. Place the right hand back down. Bend the left leg. Set it behind you. Wild thing. The left arm is reaching this time. Chest is open toward the sky. And then just sit down. The left leg will already be bent for you and the left arm is going to swing behind you. The right arm is going to wrap around the left leg. Twist and gaze toward the front of the room. From here, let the knee fall to the ground, side stretch. Right arm reaches over the ear, left hand on the mat, point through the right toe and lift at the hips. Then slowly extend both arms toward the front of the room, engaging the core. Keep the hips square. Keep feeling it in the belly, mind to muscle connection. And then flex the right toes toward the face and fold over the extended leg. So this half Hanuman variation or half split variation. Slowly lift the gaze, bend the right leg and take the left leg high toward the sky. Melt the chest and keep lifting the leg from the heel. Then lift the gaze halfway, send the left leg over to the right and extend the arms in line with the shoulders, flexing the wrists toward the ground as much as you can. You can intensify this stretch as much as you like. And then place the left hand on the heart, the right hand makes your dragon's tail, and twist gaze over the right shoulder. So keep hugging the thighs together. And then spiral to your left, sassy turn, and sassy walk to the top of your mat. Inhale, reach the arms overhead. Exhale, forward fold, hands to the ground, gaze at the belly. Find length, flat spine. Place the hands, step or float, chaturanga. Find upward facing dog, and then find downward facing dog. Just holding your down dog this time, feet hip width apart, hands shoulder width, press through the knuckles of the hands. Find the breath. And then bend the knees, stepping or floating top of your mat. Find length halfway, exhale, fold. Inhale, reach your arms high and take your gaze high. And then hands to the heart center. From here, you're going to step your feet to hip width apart and let the arms fall to the sides of the body. As you inhale, you're going to sink your knees, lift your arms to shoulder height. Exhale, straighten. Inhale, sink. Exhale, straighten. Inhale, sink. Exhale, straighten. Inhale, sink. Exhale, straighten. And then sink. Shuffle your right foot to the center and see if you can karate kick it out in front of you, like a little kung fu panda. Hold it there. And then we're going to bend the leg. We're going to take the ankle on top of the left thigh, melt down through the hips and sink the heart a little lower so you can make this parallel action. Hands at the chest. Try and put the weight into your heel. And then slowly rise and stand. Take the knee towards your chest, or so you can see if you can clasp your big toe and extend the leg out fully straight in front of you. Hold it there. Find the strength in the standing leg. And then take the leg over toward the right and shift your gaze toward the left. Allow the leg to rebend if it's straight and take the right foot into the left thigh. Hands come back to the heart in prayer and we take tree pose. Then slowly place the foot back down. Hands by the body, sink the hips, exhale, straighten. Sink the hips. Exhale, straighten, sink the hips, and straighten, sink, straighten, and sink, and straighten. And then sink. We shuffle that left foot to the center this time, and find our little kung fu panda kick. Left leg extending out ahead of us. Find the strength, find the gaze. Ankle comes on top of the right thigh, and we sink down the chest, but keep the weight into the heel. Allow your body to melt and feel this hip opening. Then re-straighten. Take the left knee to the chest, or hook the big toe and extend the leg out fully straight in front of you. Shoulders square off, hips square off. Find your drishti, which is your gazing point. And as you exhale, you're going to take the leg over toward the left and shift the gaze over toward the right. Then if your leg is straight, rebend it. Place the left foot into the right thigh and find tree pose, hands at heart in prayer. Then we're going to release this. Step back to the top of your mat. Big toes touch, heels slightly apart. Inhale, reach. Exhale, fold. Find length halfway. Hands place as you step or float to chaturanga. Then find up dog. And then find downward facing dog. Then bend the legs, step or float through to lie down on your back this time. Knees toward the chest. And then cross the right ankle on top of the left thigh. Weave your right hand through the triangle, your left hand around the outside. Use the right elbow against the right thigh to push it up and keep drawing the left thigh toward you. And then release the clasp, but let the knees fall over toward the right side, staying as they are. The left arm makes a little cactus, so bend the left arm. Then you're going to bring it back to center. We're going to switch it up, bring the knees to the chest, and then left ankle on top of the right thigh, left hand through the triangle, right hand around the outside. Use your left elbow against the left thigh, and then keep drawing that right thigh closer toward you, but try and tuck the tailbone. Then release the clasp, let the knees fall to the left and the gaze go to the right. Make sure both shoulders are drawing down onto your mat. And then slowly bring it back to center. Hug the knees in, give yourself a big squeeze, a big well done. And then kick the heels off to mat width apart. Extend the arms over your head to clasp. And then have a big stretch before releasing the arms to the side of the body. Connecting back with your breath, slowing down the inhales, the exhales. Allowing the feet to feel heavy, the body to feel heavy. And just spending these couple of minutes in full relaxation. You can stay here as long as you like, and when you're ready, slowly reawaken the body and recontinue back into your day, or whatever you were doing, that little bit lighter, that little bit more positive, that little bit more happy. Thank you for joining me. I hope to see you here again soon.